Herbal Clinic, no entry. Because it's a massive. If you're a damn phone, washing will get none of say no Grace Gift Herbal Clinic, no entry.
Some of them you got here, you see what to rent. Men no see life.
Now what a branch will make us some one. Who know Pram better? What of
if you're Mammy Miss out. A dear pan, and what's our Grace Gift Herbal Clinic? And into what science, Chincha honey,
and a part of the crew. Dr. Grace Bobo will Grace Gift Herbal Clinic. So we sabi kwata achacha any mumwa yade bia obesa malaria hypertension ulcer stroke oba na bema we here wo bema otop na da just yade be and wetimi sa ye no be bie bi wa chimota petroleum be ya
Grace Gift Herbal Clinic one phone numbers 0246 518 003 and 0244 126 123.
Right now the temperature or the weather is 3 degrees out there. And I'm a pay a brawy a hole. Minister friend DXD. But I say, didn't as a son. Edico Eddie overall. We didn't as I no Ghana. We didn't call first we pay Denmark. We didn't say Denmark. And they say DSD. Shall we do catch him the DSD? Our has some say, hey, boys think you know 1-1-1-1. Brad, good morning.
Good morning.
It is saying
Charlie.
For how long have you been here?
I've been here, I think, officially 4 years, but unofficially 7 years.
It's now back on.
I'm a back on 2015. I'm a call. Visiting I'm a call.
Where visiting one?
But my wife.
Okay.
But and then we got to a point I realized I had to be there for the kids. That was my because media now. Yami, na abuche party. Semetana abuche dia na. Any my dream crowd, but my baba and the baby, then I got to a point communication with her. It was like I felt I needed to do, because Kasalo, she spoke Danish. I couldn't understand much Danish, so when I spoke English, and it was hard to actually communicate. And see, I realized I needed to be there, because communication is very important, especially between the ages 1 and 7. You need to see. I know one of the decisions are influencing my moving here for good. But before that, now I'm But when the baby came in, I realized I was a bad.
How long have you been married?
4 years. Yes. 4 years. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, yeah, Danish.
Oh, okay.
Danish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Oban is a Danish?
Yes. They say I'm got two
kids.
1 boy, 1 girl. The girl is 5 and the boy is 1 year.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you officially came here like 4 years back?
Yes, officially 4 years, but unofficially now.
Because of the kids?
Yeah. So I'm a back up. Like every year, I'm back twice, and I said.
Ghana, aside music, no idea.
Aside music, I was actually a full-time artist because music, that was all I was doing. My life was all about the music. For anyone who's followed me, will know, say. There was nothing else. Meaning, I'm not a game boy. I don't even know how to do that. Of course, I have friends that I'm more into all this, but I wasn't interested to even. Like the way I was brought up, I don't take what is not mine. Until now I was living a very virtuous life. The music, and that's it. And so the music was paying me a bit. I've been in the same clique with Stoneboy. So we've rode for a long time. I've had opportunities to play some gigs on my own. I've had opportunities to play some gigs, some features, and and I get the money, I invest it back into the music. Get the money, I invest video, trap.
Was music giving you money?
I wouldn't say it was giving me come money. Not it's nothing, but because of the way I now do for example, I would say I was broke for every other thing, but focusing on the music. Into me BB, I'm sick of crack goes into the music. There's nothing. Anytime I hear this But
who does business like that? Say business I won't just come from now you keep pumping
because
money
when you say age me you would have to plant and then reap later. If you don't invest in yourself it would even be hard for someone to even decide to invest in you because what you say. Of course, and a human say a risk couldn't say like, you know, when you have a talent or you're running to, I mean, the entertainment sector, it's very risky. It's like you're risking your life. You don't know what's in the future. Oh yeah, you're just going and you're hoping, say, with the belief you have within you, you're hoping, say, you would explode one day and then and no risk I take it. That is why no parent would want to allow, because they want you to live a life they can foretell the future. I mean, they can tell how you would be tomorrow. So you say, for example, you want to be a doctor. They know if you go to the school, you do medicine. When you become a doctor, you get your salary, but you know. So with the other side, which is being an artist or being in the creative sector, and we're very risky. But at the end of the day, it pays off.
There's a name change?
Yes, I changed my name.
To
Abu Dhabi Sean John.
Abu Dhabi, not to Dubai.
Dhabi. Someone I'm going to call Dubai. But
not UAE, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Like, not because UAE not Abu Dhabi.
Yes, I know.
Abu Dhabi there Sean John.
Abu Dhabi Sean John. Yeah. Abu Dhabi Sean John. Yes, in Gofun Bizarre, I mean, I'm a Bagana. When I came back, I did interviews all over just to explain. It's a bit more, it's more like my alter ego. DXD was okay. The reason with DXD was actually the acronym for my name, which is Dawuni X Dawuni. That was DXD. But then, of course, the problem was that there was a lot of DXDs on the internet that was interrupting.
Your DXD?
Yes, my DXD. So you go to YouTube and you type DXD, and I'm not the first person who pops up. So cartoon, yes, toys and all that. And that wasn't even the issue, but the main issue was it was actually also affecting my digital, in the digital world, because there were other DXDs, and there are times where I release a material, and you know how we do it. When you release them, you expect, and you submitted the song, expecting the next 2 weeks or next week the song is ready, and then you've announced to your audience that the song will be ready this time. Day ni be bano na enyum no mai. Say na copy another DXD profile. So to me, they are not able to separate, you know, into me want be another DXD. And you want to PM DM, I was sending email to Spotify, and I said me aggregator say tonight it was becoming too much. I feel say I realized that over the years, people have even searched for me and couldn't find me easily because there were other DXDs that were just interrupting. So they find it. If you'll be, you know, the attention span is short. It will be search you. Like it would only take like 2 minutes for them to lose their patience. And my breast, I mean, moving to the what I say, we can go for any time. So we put all that into consideration. What I say, and it was a difficult one for me because. Let's
look at your education background, because the way you speak, I could say like the level is very high.
Educational background. Yeah. Issue, I went to Andy Dusty show and they asked me the same question. But what I would say, and I still maintain that I wouldn't want to give the credit of my eloquence to any school. I give it to myself. Yes, I believe, sir, our educational system hasn't done us any good. I took it upon myself to educate myself. Education is not about just going to school. So if going to school is what people term as education, then I'm not there. What I say, and to me, you know, I don't want to even give credit to any institution. I give it to myself, because anything I know, everything I've learned, by myself. You be an HM, Bibi ebe me nie bia me ho wiase the way atini nyana me so anya teacher be na so am teacher ni yoko drop your friends like cassava enemy parts ni and one from young you know, all those stuff. So I unlearned a lot of things at a very early age to learn what would benefit me.
What were you learning that would benefit you?
What I was learning?
Yeah.
I mean, life. Learning life and learning things that would empower I might not things like, because I don't even remember everything I learned from basic school to secondary school. I don't even remember, because if they were that important, I would still remember and make use of them. What I said, the only benefit was that I had the opportunity to associate with people and also help.
Useless.
Sana me kind of like, because I had to unlearn and relearn. What I say?
What did you learn on your own?
I learned a lot of things on my own. A lot of virtues, a lot of, I mean, how to live my life, in order to benefit me in ways that would benefit others. What I say? The school taught you certain things, but you would have to, for example, I'm sure when you came out of university, you are now seeing life. I'm not sure you're working with everything that you learned from university. What you're doing, I'm not sure you did blogging, that was what you did in university, but here you are. So this is what is feeding you. What I say? This is what is making you set up your mind, buy your cars, feed your family. Of course, you could attribute a little bit of, your friend is saying, credit to the school.
And that's what you're not doing.
Credit to the school, but me feel say school now. And then I make kind of me my credit. I wouldn't even give the credit, because I feel say I would do myself a lot of disservice. Say the credits no come up school be, and I say, for example, as a black sheriff, I say me you know, for example, now they say okay, he's having a problem with this label, I feel label, no. And when I want to invest, let's say I'm black, you have invested in me. Now I feel we have a little misunderstanding, and you decide not to acknowledge me. What I say, you give the acknowledgement to somebody else. Of course, you would feel hurt, because I'm not saying that is the case with them, just citing them as example. What I say, I will feel some type of way when I know very well say, I'm living my life. What I say, I'm by myself and I'm living my life. It was just a stepping stone. I just jumped over, and it didn't benefit me in any way.
Okay.
But I'm not. That is not to say people shouldn't go to school, because you're boy, you're different. Be what the way or dream. What I say. Maybe my mental strength. If you don't have it, things that I can endure, no. Maybe I'm not one to me. What I say. Me, I don't fear to stand alone. So that's how I've lived my life. I don't fear to be unique and stand alone. Of course, it would take time for people to understand you, what I say. But with time, you know, when your brain developed to that level, maybe let's say 5-10 years, they would get to understand you. And see, of course, a lot of people may disagree because they want to tag along with the crowd. But I always want to be different, and that is where I've taken a lot of risks. I mean, with regards to the school and all other stuff. That's what I say.
Do you go high school?
No, man, I'm going university.
But you go high school?
High school. I've made a lot of other courses as well.
Who high school year, man?
I don't make that.
And now, other courses not when you know say,
because no, it's interesting what I say. Of course, I did broadcast journalism as well, but it came at a point. I know here long story. You see a coma at a point. So let me just brush off a few. Me need two of my other colleagues. I mean, at a young age, now your dreams need big. So aside from the fact that I'm an artist, that was like a thing. So we had an idea to set up to bring up a radio station to Ashaiman. I mean, the first ever radio station. We had that idea, and people doubted us. Like I said again, when you think ahead of your time and you're different, people don't understand until it takes time. So fast forward, Mecca said, we are the reason there was Senna Radio in Ashaiman. Me and these two colleagues, small boys, but our dreams were big, were the reason. What I say. So it got to a point where, I mean, things happened. So we had to take the course to be able to, what I said, to set up. And just set up, and the setup media was already done, but they wanted, what Niles is here. Of course, they just want to see a proof set. You have the knowledge, but we had the, so that is why I had to do all the stuff, but it wasn't because I thought because I knew that I could even do it without.
In Denmark, here many Abu Dhabi.
Sean John.
He's explaining to us why. Yeah, but you explained to us why you changed the name from DXD to that. But why that particular name? Abu Dhabi to Sean John there. I was say I Michael Jackson.
No correct. I'm sure you can even tell. It's just philosophical. I'm just a bit more philosophical. Abu Dhabi is basically a representation of wealth.
Yeah.
For me, like you mentioned, say Abu Dhabi but
money day.
Yes, money day. So it's like a representation of wealth for me.
And the Sean John.
That's Sean John. And also a bit deeper, like I believe, say, like what you're doing. God forbid if you leave Earth today, people remember you for all the talents you brought up. Like your platform has shot to them. And that means that Zion is living forever. What you say? Because they be a Kai.
Okay.
It's as Zoe overnight. And all those, they are acronyms. ZON, JON. They're acronyms for certain things that mean a lot. Because I believe it's a life, all you have to do in life is live and live in others.
For how long have you been doing music?
Oh, for a long time.
Professionally?
Professionally, for a long time. Maybe start here and I'm starting here.
Starting there?
I started here because I remember, say, after JHS, what you say, so because the interval between when I had to go to senior high, between my JHS, we are 1 year and then you're ready to go. It was during that interval, and I had a rap competition. So I went for that rap competition, and that was it. It started from there. I had people who felt boy, we're talented, and so they wanted to support me and stuff. So it started from there, and to me, I never got rest. Like it just started like making moves, trying to find. By then, so now you have your CD, trying to find a producer. With the CD, then now producers and all that. And true that I've met a lot of people. I haven't really had a producer per se. I've met a lot of people who introduced me to people True that.
Did you meet your wife through music?
No, it wasn't about music. I'm that type of person. Cry, me coming in my Michelle. Me can't show that.
So how did you guys meet?
How did we even
chatting?
No, we met in Ghana. So we went to, there's this orphanage in Nungwa. So I just went to do some donation. And she was also there for, this, as usual, they come and then they want to help orphanage and stuff. So we just met there and then we clicked. But she had come to Ghana like 3 times before. She supports the orphanage a lot. She comes to solicit for funds to help build school for the orphanage. Like I just realized she had a good heart. She was different, and she didn't even know say I was an artist. She found out later on.
You worked with Stonebwoy?
Yes.
Was it a plan for him to sign you?
Oh no, Stonebwoy was like a brother. Stonebwoy, me and him would go way back. When the music thing started, he was hustling. I was hustling. So like we've been doing this for a long time, and Sana Orbe blew up and all that. See, the bond between me and him was beyond just the music, but it was
you keep saying was. Meaning in the past. So what about the present?
It was in the past.
So how is your relationship with him right now?
We are like nothing. Nothing has changed. We are like this. It's just that what they say. He's busy. Family man. I'm a family man too. So. We are busy. We can't keep in touch as much as we used to do because he's busy. I'm also, how you can ask much, you're tight and all that. So times you have appointments and all that. He's busy, but whenever I touch down in Ghana, I link up. When we have time, we meet, we vibe, we laugh, just like.
Remember now, my profile of Abu Dhabi. I'm saying this in Gamiri Crampo. I'm talking. Google. More about ideas. In the profile, I read something like you've worked with Davido, Altubis, and I think a guy from South Africa.
Yeah, Kulichan.
Kulichan, yeah. Davido,
yeah, so I haven't worked with Davido. I think in the profile, I don't know exactly what you read, but in the profile, like I've had the opportunity to share stage platforms with, you know, artists like that. Me and Davido have shared stage. I mean, the time when he came fresh, you know, what was the name of the place? It was Courtesy Sound City, Nigeria. Okay. They had an event, Nigerian independence, and you know, we hooked up with. I still have photographs of that anyway. So like, you know, us sitting together, performing together, and all that. I've shared stage with all this. Fine, you know, I've shared stage with all these artists. Yes, it's the fact that I've not really blown. Doesn't mean I've had the opportunity to share stage with all these people. I've, you know, had songs with the ones I could have songs with. Yes.
Why not feature with Ghana before leaving?
Feature. I think I had a song with Sarkodie too. I think was it 2015, 2015 called Pump It Up. It was a big during the Zonto era. It was a big song, you know. But of course, it wasn't my song. It was a song by Meth Mix. It had me and Sarkodie on, Stone Boy and who else. I've done songs with my last EP, which was the 1500 EP. I've done songs with Stone, Edem, Kaka from Denmark here. There's this guy called D-Boy. He's in Ukraine. But I just texted him when this thing started happening. He texted I got him, so he left there a long time ago. Okay, because I was really worried about him because he also just got a family and stuff. Praise from Nigeria was on the EP as well. Yeah, that was like my last EP. That was 2017. Okay. So
but you've been releasing singles?
Yes, I've dropped singles. So
okay. So you're still in active music even from Denmark?
Yes, I'm still in active music. But I've told you about my family, my kids, but one of the other reasons why I decided to move here is to move into a place where there's structure in Ujuma. That's what I say. By Denmark, I mean, you'll be a royalty because the system works. I registered with the CMO here, you know. So, of course, I registered with Gamro 2017 when I released my EP. And then I needed certain things to be able to track all my incomes from everywhere, but they didn't have the resource. I needed it. There's something called the UPC or the IPI number. But almost needs a number now. You attach it's like a unique identification code to all your stuff. Until your board you will be able to track it. It didn't have. Indeed, there was a little bit of. I lost trust in your friends in Gambro. The time to me back, 2018 was when I came officially. The first thing I did was to register with a coda. Then when my songs get played on Danish radio. Does
it get played on Danish radio?
Yes, they play my songs on DRP3. And DRP3 is like one of the government stations, one of the biggest radio stations. They played, Dopa Skid in Africa, they played Who We Are. They played I've Decided. And my profile, Coda profile, I can even show you. I go and then see when they played the song, who played it, what show played it, how long they played it. Then you know, by the end of the day, they send you what you're supposed to get. When I go to play concerts, aside from the fact so they paid me for concert, your friends saying performance royalties, I have to go and report the concerts to the same coda. And they take the performance royalties for me as well. What I say. Into me, you'll be like you go into a place where you're not supposed to be an A-list artist on Sana. You can eat.
That means you make more money here in music than back home.
No, and it you say a fact because the system works. Back home is you know how it works. Back home, not to deny the fact that of course people are still making it anyway, and not to deny the fact that I'm not focusing. Of course, I've started my career in Ghana, Ashima, so I still have my eyes on, and I still have materials that are, but I'm just deciding to spread the wings. Because we are seeing this in Ghana, not the four corners of Ghana. So I'm just trying to spread the wings and take the thing a bit further. Because this is all I know how to do. I don't know how to browse. I don't know how to do anything. This is all I know how to do.
Just some few days back, Wale was reported to have received 30,000 Ghana cedis for royalty for I think like 15 years or so many years. and you may over a short time you bet me averagely how much?
Oh no, I need a minga.
But the first
but to I've had the opportunity to discuss with one of the biggest producers is a pioneer. Yeah, he's called Fafa. To discuss with him, and of course they've been doing. When they're talking about royalties, they're talking about millions, like millions. What I say, and of course, I have not the lifestyle people live on a low. People don't. They say, this person I'm talking about, he rakes in like 4 million. 5 million royalties per year. That's it. 100,000. Like so, I'm talking about 500,000, like equivalent to Ghana 500,000. Like in a year, I wage 30,000. 30,000 for over 15 years. It doesn't speak well. And this person he rides bicycle to his studio, rides back, and just want me to talk and I say, but these people, they are minimalists. They live their life, anyway. And I've learned a lot about that. I mean, so Niamekane said, Wale, with all the hits he's supposed to, but Gamro is still growing. Gamro is not as old as Koda, what I say. But that is not to say they can't do more. I still feel they're corrupt. Even though they can do more, even though they have challenges and stuff, I feel they can do more than what they are doing. It doesn't speak well. After, of course, okay, but I don't know if that's for the past 15 years since Wale has been in the street. But I feel I'm bet me I'm going for more. People can really make more because they collect a lot. So
what do you do here?
What do I do here?
Apart from music?
Apart from music, of course, you can't be here and not side grind. What I say. And they say, oh, you're serious. You won't side grind, See, I have a side hustle. What I say. I hustle aside from music because I have a family. I wouldn't want to go into that. Just get to the music. But of course, I had a side hustle. You'll be surprised. I drive a forklift. Yes. So I'm a forklift driver. Aside the music.
Okay. So, what is your latest record?
So I released my last song in I think November last year because I've decided. It's actually a classical jazz blues. Reggae blues kind of material. And then the focus. What I say, like
it's not Ghana.
And yes, Ghana because Ghanaian people listen to what I said. They listen to good music as well, and alternative music as well. Yeah. But the focus was not to make a hit like what I said. Maybe I made you and me focus on. I don't make a song because I want to hit song. What I said because you'll be misleaded. You do things that you're not supposed to do. If you have a direction, just follow it and keep doing it. It was more, and before that was Who We Are, which was actually a big song. And all the songs they're playing all around, not just here, but in the UK, in Canada, in France, the US.
How are you doing that?
Because I have people I work with. So I have a promoter in the UK, I have a promoter in the US. And I really like this. I have people that I work with. It's lost. The work is big. Especially if you see the dream. Now, you've already pictured yourself when you maybe a percent. You have to do what you have to do, and it all takes money anyway. But if I focus, places that will benefit me and take my music further. And it takes time. So we're still.
My blogs, the artists back home, my blogs, so you can also hear our songs on national radio in other countries.
But the blogs on the DSA, the plugs are there. Like no one has to give you a plug. The plugs are there. Everything today, the world is a global village. The internet is there. Nobody gave me the plug. I researched online and found these people. As I say, funny. I just find the handle and then I inbox you and say, hey, I want us to work. Blah blah blah. Of course, it involves money anyway. But it's worth it. I think that it's not about the plug, but at the end of the day, it boils down to.
Have regretted living in Ghana?
Regretted living in Ghana.
Leaving Ghana to Denmark.
Living Ghana, regretted? No, I wouldn't say I have regretted. I love Ghana and I love Denmark as well. Like I have a Pan-African state of mind. I really love Ghana. I'm like Ghanaian to the bone. Like I really love Ghana. You see, even though I feel say I can leadership need a cry. Yes, and can leadership need like Ghana would be like the testimonies. People who come to Ghana and visit. I mean the things they say about it. People even. They actually move from Europe and then decide to stay in Ghana. The country is good, but the leadership and I cry. So I don't have regret leaving Ghana, and I don't have regret leaving being here as well. Yes, yeah.
Living in Ghana, living in here, which one I would say?
No, they say they want to be compared. It's never the same, of course. Here, you develop things are easy. Sometimes you get back to Ghana and it's difficult for you to adjust because you might be easy. See, I mean, you better ring me bells. You better deliver grocery. I don't have to go to the market or you do everything online. They come deliver they bring it to your house and give it to you. The system works. At the end of the year, tax returns. You've paid your tax, fine. If it's over, they give it back. Back to you, and everything works. The transport, everything. You don't have to go and exchange words with someone to get your job done. The respect for time and all that. Of course, Ghana, there's a certain freedom in what Ghana. I know you can't get it anywhere. Said where like people do not have, but people are happy. What I say, that thing about that. I mean, when someone is abroad, they tell you, say, hey, oh, but man, my betrayed. When they are telling you, it's just that thing. There's no way you can explain it. But in Africa, we have this freedom. Because I'm betrayed the time long. Yeah, tough time today be why busy. There's no time out. The Ghana, what to me, until could be because shower down for me. Just by coincidence, we were born converse 1 hour. And of course that can actually release some sort of stress if you're not but here it's hard to find someone to talk to because we'll be busy time now why free and your time will be so free. And see, those are the things. And see, I think that is what people mean when they say hey, Ghana masa because and you would never be depressed unless you want to, because there's always somebody to talk to. But I don't.
No, what she?
Yeah.
Be as well as she could be.
So buy a crowd.
Yeah, I'm also be as well as she go pesca. Abu Dhabi, Sean John.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Zionfelix, thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much. I really appreciate having you, and I'm glad when I heard Zionfelix there. Like, okay, wow, this is big. So I really appreciate it, and I'm happy on behalf of all the artists that you've blown out there. I just would like to say thank you.
You're welcome.
And God bless your hustle.
Amen. Bless you too.
And all the things you're doing. You are humble, just like me.
Thank you.
I respect that.
Thank you.
And I pray that Zionfelix, the Almighty Zionfelix, would prepare.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you so much for
welcome.
coming.
Thank you for also watching me. Zionfelix. Social media handles now.
Abu Dhabi Sean John on Instagram. Abu Dhabi ABUDEBI, and then the Sean John is ZONJON across all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, any TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, Abu Dhabi Sean John. So ABUDEBI ZONJON.
Many formerly called DXD.
Yes, sir.
Now Abu Dhabi Sean John. Nakasamini and Felix here in Denmark, Copenhagen. Bye bye.
Hey, ebusia for. Me say bibi wo baby oh, bibi wo baby. Digital marketing business ebe bon de roche me. Enya nto na ye twa me. Me sha dia se 1 year ni and I've seen results. They be am here because the register next am switching up because of this business. Business see, my be your interview am so that to better say. But when you be hwe ya hwe, na hwe bi wate. na I always say be add this one other Ghanaians so be add wa oh dear best channel say be say what do you be someone who said there's something that taking care of the long hours and the double job so that you can spend quality time with your family, and this is what this business is built for. Meaning you sign up on my link, so information you know about information about you, take your time and watch the webinar. Reach out to me on WhatsApp with any concern. Me, I am willing to support you. I am willing to walk you through the system so that you too will be successful. When you get to our community, you will see my success and your mind will blow off. Bye. Talk to you soon.